Hi, I'm Mark Doidge at the University of Brighton, and I'm interested in Italian football fans. Basically, I was talking about how the ultras, the sort of hardcore, very visual form of fandom in Italy, have changed over time. They started out as very political orientated groups. They took the politics of the piazza from Italian society at that time into the football stadiums, taking the paraphernalia, the flags, the banners, that form of protest into the football stadium and incorporate it into this sort of support of the team, support of their locality and their local identity. But also how that changed over time. In the 1980s they became, or some groups became more focused on violence, partly influenced by the English hooliganism factor. By the 1990s they've started to re-emerge as a more political and coherent force on a national level. But again, what this is very much using the paraphernalia of the ultras as a form of protest. So those political banners, those flags, those banners are effectively reinforcing themselves and their identity as ultras, but not actually changing very much. And this comes out in various banners against the police or against the politicians, but ultimately it's not really changing the political factors within the sport. And what this is actually doing, partly this is in reaction to what the state is doing, what the police are doing. There are more draconian measures being imposed, so many of the ultras are then resisting the police and targeting the police and joining forces accordingly. And ultimately this is entrenching two diverse views. So the ultras are performing this ultras mentality, they are fighting the police, and then the police and the state are coming down on them, but creating two diverse groups, which is leaving a middle ground of people that just don't go to the stadium anymore. You watch it on television, I suppose forming a protest with their feet, i.e. just not turning up, which leaves a rump of ultras in the stadium who think they're more authentic. And ultimately this is just becoming worse and worse in Italian football.